Okay, first question is from RPRV01. Do you skip leg day?
I'm glad you asked that, motherfucker. First of all, I want to answer that by saying everybody has different goals. Now, people naturally assume that when you start lifting weights or training, that you want to be a bodybuilder, that you want to get on stage, and that you want to grease yourself all down and put on a pair of little panties and pose. That's not the goal for everybody that trains. Everybody does not want to be a super symmetrical motherfucker with all the body parts matching up and equaling out and looking fine, everything proportionate. Me, I am the latter. The way I grew up, streets of Compton, nobody gave a fuck. Except a few guys, who wanted to get on the bodybuilding stage. There was guys, John Brown and so forth, that came from Compton that wanted to be, on stage. Mr. Craig Munson, whatnot from Compton, but LA, they wanted to be on stage. So if you wanted to graduate and actually get up on stage, then you had to start working your legs. But I grew up with it. We didn't give a fuck about no motherfucking legs. So we skipped leg day all the motherfucking time. And all motherfuckers, the first thing motherfuckers want to say, back in the day when I was saying is, what about your calves? What about your calves? I'm like, what about your whole body, motherfucker? You worried about my goddamn calves, and everything you got look fucked. And so at least, I was concerned about the waist up, upper body, and for a long time. It didn't matter. I didn't give a fuck about legs until I decided I wanted to get on stage. You get on stage, you gotta have some legs. But if you don't choose to get on stage and you just want to work your waist, I ain't got a motherfucking problem in the world with that. Just work on what you want, look how you want to look, and I don't give a fuck about what you other motherfuckers think about my symmetry and all that damn shit. Fuck y'all. Fuck you and your calves.
Jaheim Built from Instagram wants to know, is bench pressing 225 pounds at the age of 15 good?
Is bench pressing 225 pounds at the age of 15 good? Yes, it is. Bench pressing 225 pounds, there's some grown motherfuckers can't, whole lot of grown motherfuckers can't bench press 225 pounds. So if you're doing it at 15, that's very good.
He also asked, have you ever skateboarded?
Good question, and nobody ever asked me that. I've been on countless interviews, and nobody ever asked me, have I ever skateboarded? And the answer is, damn right. Of course I skateboarded. I skateboarded back when the skateboards had steel wheels on them. So that's a long ass motherfucking time ago. And I'd be doing hook slides and shit, but I ain't never been, I can't flip the motherfucker over or hit no damn pike and none of that, ride no rails and none of that damn shit. But of course I skateboarded. The last time I tried to skateboard, I was trying to show Samson how I used to skateboard when I was a kid. So I got on this skateboard, and I was probably close to 300 pounds. And I said, now watch this, son. And I stood up on the skateboard, and that motherfucker took off, and it went across the street. Shot out, buddy, went all the way across the street, and I turned a complete, not partial, a complete backflip. And it seemed like it was in slow motion. And I laughed so motherfucking hard, that was the last time I've been on a goddamn skateboard.
Because Samson skateboarded too.
Yo, Samson got really good at it, but I lost everything I knew.
Okay, WM_416_ said, if I want to work out on a body part that is lacking, should I work it out about every day?
If it's a small body part like calves, that shit that I don't work, never did work. If you want your calves to go, hell yes, because you can't overtrain a lagging body part. Fuck no, work that motherfucker every day. Keep fuck it up, man. Keep punish that motherfucker over and over again. Beat the shit out of it. If that's calves are body parts that you utilize every day. That muscle is utilized every time you walk, every time you stand. You utilize your calves, so they're used to over amount of activity. your biceps. People say, oh, you can't train your arms. You're motherfucking lying. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you do, if you lifting anything, if it's not weights, if you picking up anything, picking up boxes, picking up whatever the fuck you got to pick, you got to use your biceps to do it. Your biceps are used to a tremendous volume of work, no matter what you do. You might be pulling something, you're picking up something, you're brushing your fucking teeth, you gotta use your biceps. They are used to a tremendous amount, a tremendous volume of work. They can take it. If you have a body part, any body part that you utilize on a regular basis over and over again, it is accustomed to being worked over and over and over again. It is, look at gymnasts. They train the same shit every motherfucking day to get ready for the Olympic Games, and they're some of the best built motherfuckers on the planet. Yes, you can fucking train the shit out of them every day.
Okay, Bill Burr 42 from Instagram says, hey Pops, I became a vegetarian a year ago and I'm more than happy with my decision. But my friends and family always give me shit for not eating meat. What should I say to them to live my life the way I want?
Okay, your friends and family give you shit for being a vegetarian or vegan or whatever your fucking dietary choice is. Now, I want you in the politest fashion possible to tell them to shut the fuck up and mind their own goddamn business. If they want to walk around looking like fucking Benny Hanna, that's their motherfucking problem. If they can do that fucking shit. And I don't even know how Benny Hanna looks, but I imagine he a fat motherfucker. If they want to walk around looking like that motherfucker, goddamn a Kung Fu Panda looking motherfucker, that's their business. I ain't fucking with you. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. If that goddamn diet is working for you, you feeling better, you getting around better, you performing better, you looking better, anybody got anything to say, but you tell them I said to shut the fuck up.
Okay. The legend Mike the Trainer on Instagram says, when you're hitting volume sets, do you have an actual rep range, or are you just going until your ass can't go no more?
Absolutely. When you're talking about volume, volume is it's always for me until you can't do no motherfucking more. People call it a bunch of different things, but it's always for me until you can't do no motherfucking more. That's volume training for me. Until you gassed out, you ain't got another rep in, you can't find the motherfucker nowhere. And I did all I can fucking do. Then that's volume training for me. Some people put a goddamn number on it. Fuck that. Ain't no number on volume training for me. In the Iron Axe training system, it's always until you can't do no motherfucking more. That's how I mean.
Junior Iron Addict wants to know.
Oh, I know who that is.
What do you eat every day, and what are the top 3 things you can't live without?
Okay, Junior Iron Addict. That's my grandson. The May. You know what Grandpa eat every day. For the longest time, I had switched over to a vegan diet because I wanted to. I didn't do it because I was so against eating meat. A lot of people do it, for that reason, and I never called myself a real vegan. I just didn't eat meat because I thought it was healthier for me. I'm just trying to be healthy and stick around here as long as I can because I like living. So I did it for that reason, and I did it for over a year, and I gave it a real good try, and I think that my health started to not like it so much. My doctors all got together and they said, we think you should introduce meat back into your diet, CT. So for health reasons, I'm a pescatarian now, I eat fish, and so I went back to pescatarian diet, so I added meat back. So that's what the diet is like now. I eat very, very clean. I'm trying to lose weight, trying to look like my cameraman Eric with all the veins and shit, all that fucked up looking shit. So that's what the diet, and the food that I absolutely can't live without is protein. I have to have protein. It's essential for muscle growth, and you want the muscles to be hard and tight, you gotta have protein. So protein overload is the thing. You gotta get some of that damn shit. And for my daily diet, the food, I get my food from Trifecta. Trifecta, they supply it. I pick up every Friday. I go out there and get a big ass box of Trifecta, and they've been supplying me for years, and that's my go-to for my dietary needs, Trifecta. Well, thank you motherfuckers for watching CT Fletcher Motivation on YouTube. Like, subscribe, don't subscribe, I don't give a fuck either way. But what you do need to do is take your punk ass over to ctfletcher.com and buy something, cause I fucking said so.